Now, beta-alanine tingling. Man, this shit tingles. But, listen, if you're like the type of person that you saying any milligram more than 3.2 grams of beta-alanine that you usually get in other pre-workouts is gonna kill you. Hey guys, DJ Fitness D News Reviews, and today is my 4th day with Legion Pulse. So you might have ran into this pre-workout. If you haven't, it's probably because it wasn't sold, at least until recently, on the major sites like Bodybuilding, Muscle and Strength, and the others. It was mostly sold directly through Legion and then through Amazon. Now, if you go on Amazon and you search for a pre-workout, this is going to be one of the first ones you're going to see, and you're going to see 2,500 or something reviews with 4.5 stars out of 5. There's a lot of people who really like Legion. So anyway, the Fitness D News army needs to know about this thing, and we're gonna review this. So this is, like I said, my 4th day with it. I want to take you really quickly through what's in it and why is it so interesting. And then after that, I'm gonna taste it for you again. I'm gonna go down, work out, come back, and summarize the impact of this thing. So let's start with the label. First things you're gonna see on this label is that there's only like 6 ingredients in here. I think it's literally just 6. Yeah, just 6 ingredients. Legion really prides themselves, very similar to our friends at Transparent Labs, at full transparency, high quality ingredients, fully dosed to their effective dose, and that's it. No bullshit, no nothing. And really with Pulse, Legion went the extra mile as far as the ingredient list. Just 6, like I said. Let me take you through some numbers that might sound familiar. Now, the reason I have Transparent Labs bulk here, which we reviewed a few months ago, and I'm going to link to that, because there were a few numbers here that you were going and you were saying, whoa, that is a lot of something, right? So let's start with citrulline malic. So Transparent Labs has 6 grams of 2-to-1 ratio citrulline malic. Legion Pulse has 8 grams. Okay, 8. I remember when I first started working out with Transparent Labs, which I really liked, by the way, the bulk series. It has 4 grams of beta-alanine, carnosine, which I said, oh, here comes the tingling. So Legion has 4.8. 4.8 freaking grams of beta-alanine, carnosine. This shit will tingle. So that's this one. Now let's move on to the other 2 ingredients, and then we'll get into the energy blends. So you have beta in here at 2.5 grams, and then you have L-ornithine, which is something you don't usually see in a pre-workout. It's at 2 grams. It's an ingredient that you probably never heard of before, and if you did, you probably don't even remember what it does. So it's supposed to reduce fatigue and stress levels. And 2 freaking grams per serve of this monster here. Now Legion Pulse brings in 350 milligrams of caffeine and 350 milligrams of L-theanine. That's the 1-to-1 ratio between L-theanine and caffeine. If you remember Transparent Labs, it had 180 milligrams of caffeine, so about half the amount of caffeine that's in Pulse, and 360 milligrams of L-theanine. Now, L-theanine and caffeine work together really well to increase alertness, to increase focus, and to reduce fatigue. Now, so as far as energy and focus, this is a very small list of ingredients. Caffeine, 350 milligrams, a hefty dose. L-theanine, done, right? Where Transparent Labs had shitloads of a big list of stuff. Mucana L-dopa and tyrosine and a few others. Anyway, so that's it. That's a very simple label. Now, the idea is, again, let's fully dose these things, and like you heard the numbers, this shit is super fully dosed. Let's get it to do what it's supposed to do, and that's it. Okay? Okay, guys, listen, I'm gonna go through the workout like I said. So before I do, let me try this flavor once again. 21 servings in this thing, because every serve is 2 scoops. So, and when we get to the pricing at the end, we'll talk about the 1 scoop versus 2 scoops dilemma. Let me put this 2 scoops in the shaker and I'll be back. So this is the scoop size, right? So you need 2 of these things. Okay, I have the grape flavor. There's like 4 or 5 flavors right now. Fruit punch was this first. I think it's the #1 selling. And then there's grape. Okay, let me refresh my memory with this grape pulse. Yeah. So it does taste grapish. I don't like the flavor. It has an aftertaste. It tastes very artificial, to be honest. Now, the funny thing is that one of Legion Athletics Pulse main prides is that there's 0 artificial ingredients in this thing. But I have to say that flavor-wise, it does taste artificial. It's not terrible, but definitely not good. I mean, there's definitely like an aftertaste. But anyway, I'm gonna finish this thing. I'm gonna be back, and we're gonna summarize. And we're back. Day 4 with Legion Pulse. Okay, let's start. Let me summarize this thing. Legion Pulse is a very, very good pre-workout. There's no doubt about it. I mean, I like the fact the list of ingredients is really small. I like the fact that it just works. No artificial ingredients, no bullshit. This thing does the job. Now, but let me take you through the different elements. Now, let's talk about pump for a second. So 8 grams of citrulline malate do the job, right? Now, did I have better pumps than I had with Legion Pulse? Honestly, I did. Like pre-workouts that have both citrulline malate and then some agmatine and sometimes glycerol, I just get a better long-lasting pump. The pump here, though, is very good. It is very good. Now, beta-alanine tingling. Man, this shit tingles, but listen, if you're like the type of person that you're saying any milligram more than 3.2 grams of beta-alanine that you usually get in other pre-workouts is gonna kill you, don't worry. This thing tingles, but I have to say, for some reason, I'm not sure what it is, it doesn't feel like 70% more tingles than your average 3.2 beta-alanine tingling. So it is intense, you do feel the tingling. If you're totally sensitive to the beta-alanine tingling, don't go with Legion Pulse. But don't worry if you just say this is just enough, like the 3.2. So surprising, by the way. Now, as far as energy and focus, given the very short list of ingredients, basically around fatigue and sort of focus and energy, you have mostly caffeine and L-theanine, and then you have the ornithine, but I'm not sure how effective it is in this context in a short pre-workout. You get a very good rush of energy. Now, the energy is very clean. It actually reminds me very much of the energy with Transparent Labs bulk series. It is very clean energy. Definitely no crash. A lot with I'm starting to see it a lot with the exotic stimulant type pre-workouts, DMHA, DMA and stuff like that. There's that afterburn, like you fall down and somehow you get into like depression mode. This thing, it lasts for about an hour. I have to say it lasts less than what I felt, at least with the Transparent Labs bulk, which is very long lasting. This has very good longevity, but it's not as crazy as Transparent Labs. But it lasts like for an hour and a half. You get that energy kicks you in. No craziness, no rage. Oh, I'm the king of the world. I own this. It's not that. It's just clean energy, good focus, no mood elevation. I didn't get a lot of mood elevation beyond what you get from caffeine. Like, again, with some pre-workouts, like the more exotic stimulants pre-workout, DMAA, DMHA, area genesis, J-Rage, all that stuff, you get more of the mood elevation. No mood elevation, but energy, definitely yes. Clean, sustained energy. Focus, yes. Mood elevation, not so much. So overall, I would say Legion Pulse is the stimulant version of Transparent Labs bulk. Like if I wanted to get more stimulant, more energy, I would go with Legion Pulse. If I wanted to get more longevity and more focus a bit and last workouts that last longer, I would go with Transparent Labs bulk. Both of them really well-dosed, good pre-workouts, really good pre-workouts. Now let's talk about pricing. So this thing, 21 serves, basically 2 scoops in this tub goes for about $40 in most sites. Like again, like I said, it's mostly sold on Amazon, but you can now find it also on bodybuilding and a couple of other sites. So $40 for 21 serves. Now before you freak out and you go like, oh my god, most of the new pre-workouts, like the fully dosed, that's what they go. They go for 20 serve because just the servings are so big because you want fully dosed, right? So there's a lot of ingredients. And then they go for $35 to $40. Now, this one is 21 serves and it goes for $40. Is it expensive? It's definitely on the high end. Just like the Transparent Labs, by the way, after coupons that you can find on our site, you can get 30 serve for about $42. So value for money, probably Transparent Labs is better. But like I said, it only has 180 milligrams of caffeine, so there's the energy, but it doesn't kick you in the butt. This one kicks you in the butt. So to summarize on the pricing piece, like if you're a C4 person or you're just like you don't need the whole 350, and by the way you say I'm gonna be okay with 4 grams of citrulline malate and 2.4 grams of beta-alanine, you can take 1 scoop and then you get 40 servings here. Anyway, people, that's it on Legion Athletics Pulse. I generally speaking like it. Anyway guys, listen, if this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you have another opinion on Legion Pulse, if you tried this pre-workout and you have an opinion and you want to share it with the FDN army, please comment below. And obviously if you're new here, subscribe to the channel because this is what we do here. We help you make smart decisions. And obviously if you want to save money and find the best prices and compare prices from all over the web on Legion Pulse or anything fitness and find the hottest deals from all over the web, you go to the place where deals are hunted.